evening, this is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. Current Blend, the 2-year-old co-workspace in Huntingburg, has hired Courtney Canese as the community coordinator. The 29-year-old Jasper native has been interested in Current Blend and the nonprofit group efforts to develop and to help support entrepreneurship in the county since it opened in 2015. After departing her position for 3 years as Executive Director of Mentors for Youth, Canese joined Current Blend to utilize the space to collaborate with members and work on potential business ideas that she had in development. With her background in community development and her appreciation for the long-term vision of Current Blend's board members, Canese jumped at the opportunity to help the organization in one of its most important goals, to build a community of entrepreneurs in Du Bois County. In a release, Canese says that she was excited when she first learned about Current Blend a couple of years ago and that she attended an open house to learn more about what they were doing. She says that she understands how a community thrives on business and it is essential for a community to have a place like this to help move forward. Canese is a 2006 graduate of Jasper High School with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and Political Science from DePaul. Current Blend's creation began in 2014 and opened on Huntingburg's 4th Street in May of 2015. It features a contemporary office workspace that provides high-speed internet, a 24-hour access for $50 a month fee, and currently 19 entrepreneurs and businesses utilize this space for an office and workspace or meeting space. For more information or if you wish to become involved in Current Blend, please contact them at www.currentblend.com or connect through their Facebook page. The co-owner of the Hampton Inn along 3rd Avenue in Jasper has announced a major expansion and renovation project. Gail Hedinger of H Properties, who also owns and operates the neighboring Schnitzelbank restaurant, says that construction has begun on the first phase of the nearly $8 million project, which includes the addition of 17 rooms and is expected to be complete this coming fall. Hedinger says that once the expansion is complete, crews will begin refurbishing the remaining rooms, lobbies, exterior, and other parts of the hotel. The project, which will bring the hotel's room count to 90 total rooms, is expected to be fully complete next year. The hotel will remain open while construction is underway, and Hedinger says that the project could result in the addition of 2 full-time and 2 part-time jobs as well. The hotel currently employs 17 employees, and Hedinger says that the hotel is also 17 years old. And it will look and says, she says it will look and says that it will still feel brand new when all the work is completed. The project is being funded through the U.S. Small Business Administration's 504 loan program and the Indiana Statewide Certified Development Corporation, as well as German American Bank, and $2.8 million is coming from the statewide CDC. $3.9 million will come from the bank, and the remainder is coming from the hotel owners. A group of about 25 Rockport community members, along with government staff and civic leaders, gathered at the Trinity United Methodist Church on Wednesday morning for a day-long session dedicated to a healthier community. Rockport was one of 7 communities to be chosen to host an active living workshop for 2017. The workshop was presented by Purdue Extension's Nutrition Education Program, who partnered with Health by Design and focused on utilizing existing measures and also developing new ways to help improve the community's active health environment. Present from the day-long education workshop was Community Wellness Coordinator with Purdue Extension, Aaron Meyer. Meyer was also responsible for submitting the application on behalf of the community, as the workshops were selected through a competitive process. Meyer highlighted the importance of active living and how it affects all of the aspects of our community.
So hopefully, one of the goals is that people talk about it, and beyond the active, just being healthy piece of it, that active living can help promote community development, economic development. When people walk past a storefront, they tend to do it slower than in a car, which means that the chance of them walking into that store is greater as well. But active living also promotes community safety. It's kind of the unofficial neighborhood watch, so the more people we have on the sidewalks paying attention to what's going on in the community, typically the safer the community is. And Rockport is a safe community, but I think that any community would like to strengthen that if possible. So hopefully those are some ways that it trickles down from today's workshop.
The day's active workshop was tailored to the city of Rockport and focused on some of the work already taking place to help encourage residents to be more physically mobile in their community. With Rockport focusing on sidewalk work in the community, Meyer discussed how the presentation would focus on pairing what's already being done and what is possible for the future of Rockport.
The active living workshop focuses on ways to combine healthy living with infrastructure change, community development. And so the City of Rockport has been working on sidewalk improvement for a while now, and they have some really big, some plans to further that work. But today we decided to host this active living workshop as an educational piece to go along with that, to encourage community members to be supportive of the sidewalk work that's being done, but also to learn about how just being more active, doing daily things like going to the grocery store or to the post office, or those daily activities, being able to bike or walk, how when you do those types of things, that activity just makes you a healthier person. And so Purdue Extension is very excited that the City of Rockport got chosen to host this today.
For more information on the Purdue Extension Nutrition Education Program, visit their website at extension.purdue.edu/Spencer. Or to learn more about what Health by Design is doing in the Spencer County area, you can visit their website at healthbydesign.org. On Wednesday at the Spencer County 4-H and Community Center in Lincoln Land, Economic Development Corporation partnered with Work One Southwest to help present the Spencer County Career and Technology Expo. Over 20 vendors were on display as the expo highlighted economic development of Spencer County, along with including neighboring and regional counties. The Work One Mobile Veteran Center was on site to provide area past military personnel with up-to-date career opportunities within the region. The Executive Director for Lincoln Land Economic Development, Tom Utter, was on hand to discuss the importance of the expo and how locally industry leaders and rural citizens are involved.
The new technologies and the advances in the business community are requiring more and more trained employees to remain competitive, and we are putting this together both for the companies to work with potential employees and for the potential employees to see the opportunities that are available. And we're working with the school corporations and the manufacturers, the healthcare, financial and home-based businesses, and our military branches are here in order to get everyone more attuned to what's going on, because indeed these people growing up in our communities, all in the southern Indiana region, are going to be working in jobs that haven't even been created yet. We're just trying our best to help the companies and the people be prepared and be competitive in this world economy.
Throughout the day, the expo saw visitors from area high schools, locals who were curious about job opportunities, and also saw fellow industry executives catching up with one another on the newest technology and on display. Lincoln Land Economic Development is Spencer County's full-time, not-for-profit economic development organization, and it was incorporated in 1990 by local leaders to enhance the county's economic opportunities and quality of life. For more information on what they are doing in the Spencer County area, you can visit their website at ledc.org. Wednesday afternoon, Jasper High School students heard a tale of pain overcome by courage told by Holocaust survivor. Wednesday afternoon, the Jasper High School gymnasium was filled with hundreds of high school students as they sat patiently waiting to hear firsthand a story of struggle and triumph. Ava Kaur was the day's featured speaker, and she shared with the crowd of teenagers how her and her twin sister were used as test subjects during World War II by the Nazi doctor Joseph Mengele at the Auschwitz concentration camp. Students listened as Ava shared how she and her twin sister, who passed away in 1993, survived the war. Ava has since dedicated her life to sharing her story of personal forgiveness and establishing the Candles at Holocaust Museum and Education Center located in Terre Haute. In 2007, Ava worked with state legislators Clyde Kersey and Tim Skinner to gain passage of an Indiana law requiring Holocaust education in secondary schools. Stephanie Burns, a teacher at Jasper High School, highlighted how experiences like these leave a lasting impression on students. This was not the first time that the visit from Ava was at the high school, and hosted a similar presentation from her just 4 years ago. And for more information on the Candles Holocaust Museum and Education Center, or to have Ava come and speak for you, you can visit her story on her website at candlesholocaustmuseum.org. And make sure you keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather summary.